All right, let's talk about something we've all felt. You sent a LinkedIn application into what feels like a total black hole. You're not alone, I promise. In this explainer, we're going to pull back the curtain on a really surprising reason why even the most qualified people are getting rejected right away. And here's the kicker. It has nothing to do with your actual experience. So let's dive in.
Okay, picture this. You're scrolling, and there it is. The perfect job. I mean, the description feels like it was written just for you. You hit submit, you're feeling good, and then crickets. Just total silence. It is so frustrating, and it happens all the time. But here's a thought. What if the real question isn't what did I do wrong, but who, or maybe what, is even looking at my application in the first place?
Well, it turns out the answer might be you didn't do anything wrong at all. In fact, there's a really good chance a human being never even saw your resume. Yeah, you heard that right. There's a new gatekeeper at the door, and this one, it's completely automated. So what is this thing? It's called a front-end AI evaluation. Think of it like a digital bouncer for your resume. Its only job is to do a super quick, really basic check and decide who gets in and who doesn't. And this all happens way before a real person, a recruiter, ever even sees your name. And this right here is the absolutely crucial part. This AI isn't some helpful assistant sorting resumes for a recruiter. Nope, it's a literal wall between you and the recruiter. It's making the very first cut. And that means if you don't pass its very specific, very simple test, your application journey is over. Bam, right there.
Okay, so what is this test? What's the secret password to get past the robot? Well, this is where it gets fascinating, because this new AI system, it has a surprisingly simple but totally critical flaw, one that can trip up even the most qualified people out there.
Ready for it? Here it is. The AI is completely literal. It doesn't get nuance. It doesn't understand context. And it definitely doesn't know that different job titles can mean the exact same thing. It is not looking for the best candidate. It's just looking for a perfect exact match. Let's look at a real-world example of how this works, or, doesn't work. A company posts a job for a business analyst. Simple enough. You're a senior business analyst. You're obviously qualified, right? Maybe even overqualified. But to this AI, that word senior is just an error. It's an extra word it wasn't told to look for. And the result? Rejected. Instantly. No human ever sees it. So how do you get past this thing? It's not about having more experience. It's about being an exact copy. If the job ad says business analyst, your resume has to say business analyst, period. It's that simple, and it's that rigid. That's the one that gets accepted. All right, so now that we know the problem, how do we actually beat this digital gatekeeper? The good news is you don't have to rewrite your entire resume. Phew! It's really just about making one tiny strategic change to sneak right past that AI filter. And the process is so simple. Seriously, it's just 3 steps. First, and this is key, you've got to find the exact job title they use in the posting. Step 2, just open up your resume. Takes 2 seconds. And finally, step 3, you're going to change your most recent job title to match the one in the ad. Perfectly, word for word. So yeah, if you're a senior business analyst, just for this one application, you're a business analyst now. So let's just nail this down. What's the big takeaway here? Number 1, LinkedIn's AI is a totally literal filter. It's not smart, it's just a filter. Number 2, it needs an exact job title match, no exceptions. Any little variation, like adding senior or some other synonym, can get you tossed out, which leads to the most important point. You have to tweak your job title for every single application. I know. It feels a little weird, right? Like you're dumbing down your own title, but you have to remember who you're doing this for. This little change isn't for the hiring manager. They'll see your full experience later. This is just for the robot. And making this one tiny adjustment could be the thing that makes the difference between hearing nothing and actually getting that interview. And all of this really leaves us with a pretty big question about the future of finding a job, doesn't it? As these AIs get more and more involved in hiring, what's actually going to matter more? Having a resume that's a totally accurate, honest picture of your career, or having one that's just perfectly compliant with the rules of the machine? It's definitely something to think about.